The stress gradient is a tool that measures the environmental condition of a wetland relative to reference marshes. It evaluates the stress score of a site based on its physical and chemical variables. There are three components to determine the stress score: water, sediment, and amplitude. Amplitude is measured using a staff gauge, which provides a standardized measure of water depth relative to a specific point. The staff gauge is installed in open water a few meters away from the edge of the emergent zone. It should be visible from an easily accessible vantage point, since multiple readings will need to be taken throughout the field season. Hammer the staff gauge about 3 feet into the sediment to ensure its stability. It should be deep enough into the sediment that it will not sink or shift during the field season. Make sure that the gauge is level. Record the installation's GPS coordinates. To use staff gauge measures to determine changes in the maximum depth of the water, you also need to record the difference between water depth at the staff gauge location and water depth at the deepest point in the wetland. The deepest point can be determined following the method described in the companion handbook. Take a kayak to the deepest point at the beginning of the field season and measure the water depth.
I found the deepest spot.
Okay.
It's 97 centimeters.
Okay, great, got it.
Staff gauge readings should be taken at a minimum of every 2 weeks from early May to the end of August to ensure an accurate measure of amplitude. The amplitude value is determined by subtracting the lowest water depth recorded throughout the field season from the highest water depth.